Hi guys, so today we're in a different location than usual. It's the kitchen and it doesn't seem super bike related to be in here, but today I'm going to be making chamois butter. We really only need 5 simple ingredients to get our chamois butter started. The first one's going to be witch hazel in the form of face toner, which sounds weird, but it has aloe vera and a bunch of other ingredients in here that you'll find in some of the most popular chamois butters out there. The second one is going to be coconut oil. This is like the same oil that you would cook with. I picked this up from Whole Foods, but I can find it on Amazon as well. Menthol crystals, which is kind of a weird one, but I noticed that Chamois Butter, the brand, actually uses this in their Euro style, and I like that kind of cooling effect, especially after maybe having a longer day in the saddle the day before. The big components to the chamois butter is going to be shea butter. So like this is what you'd see in a lot of natural lotions. And then lanolin, which is really similar to Vaseline, but it's derived from wool. I guess it's a little bit better than Vaseline because it's not going to soak and sink into your bibs and chamois in the same way. The major core ingredients are really simple. I found them all on Amazon. One of the great things about making chamois butter at home is that you're going to get a lot more bang for your buck. You're going to, of course, be able to tweak the recipe to your liking, and of course have complete control over the quality and type of ingredients you're using. A regular chamois butter tube, that would be 8 ounces from Chamois Butter, costs about $19.99. This entire chamois butter is going to cost, for 9.1 ounces, around $6. So it's definitely a really big savings, and I'm excited to get started. We're now gonna combine all these ingredients into a pot. The first ingredient is going to be the shea butter, which is crazy looking outside of the packet. I'm gonna cut off about 4 ounces of this and just weigh it on my scale. Four on the dot. The next ingredient is going to be this coconut oil. We're going to zero our scale and then do 2 ounces of this to the best of our ability. The next thing that I think I'm just gonna do is take my menthol crystals, so do not rub your eyes if you touch these because it will burn. So these pretty much look exactly like crystals. I do not know if you can see what this looks like. It actually looks like a crazy science experiment. We don't need that much because it is super potent depending on which ones you buy. About a 1/16 of an ounce. I don't even know if my scale is gonna read this, but I'd rather be safe than sorry. So let's go over to the stove and melt these. A double boiler is basically just a pot of water with another pot or a metal bowl in it. It keeps the product or ingredients you're trying to melt from direct heat and melts it because of its contact with the hot boiling water. So we are going to just melt this in the double boiler. Our mixture has cooled to room temperature, and now I'm going to add the lanolin, which is a very, very, very thick beeswax kind of consistency. I'm gonna zero my scale and drop in 2 ounces, super thick. This is just gonna get stirred in. So the lanolin is mostly stirred in. We don't have to worry that much about getting it to like a perfect consistency because we're gonna stick it into the freezer and then whip it once it comes out fully solidified. We have our solidified mixture. We have one last ingredient to add, the witch hazel. Adding 1 ounce of this. This smells really good. It actually has some like rose petal in it, aloe, which you know is really great, soothing and hydrating. Witch hazel actually has some antibacterial properties. So as you can see, this is a super whipped consistency. I actually used a hand mixer. I want it to be like as airy and true to a chamois butter as possible. Just gonna stick this in the freezer 5-10 minutes, and then I will be putting it into a jar. Now we are at the final step. We just have to package the chamois butters. I have this old reusable kind of container that used to have something similar in it, and I'm just going to go in and then put the rest in mason jars. So that's the final product. The finished product. I hope you enjoyed the video, and be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. To be, I don't know, I don't remember that part.